Bookstahooda! Hello, it's been a while since I've been up in the office. If you've never been able to tell, this banner actually says Bookstahooda up here. I made it last year from some Target stuff and kind of like a Bookstahooda, you know, because it's October now, but it's been up all year anyway, so whatever. Let's get into the haul, I guess. I may have already featured this in a haul, I can't remember, so I'm just gonna throw it in anyway. It's called The Art of Language Invention. I think I've talked about it in a video, but I'm not sure I've actually hauled it before. So it's by David J. Peterson, it's a Penguin book, and it's by the creator of Dothraki and High Valyrian, and the Elvish language from Thor the Dark World. And he talks about linguistics and creating languages, and I've read about 50 pages of it. It's really entertaining. Like I think, yeah, now I'm getting deja vu. I have hauled this before, whatever. But it's really great. I'm really enjoying it, and I want to get back into it soon. We'll put that in my books about writing category, which kind of spotlighting that because Preptober! I've just discovered Rachel Stevens' channel all about NaNoWriMo prep, and it is a great resource. I'm gonna tell Cherish about it tomorrow. Next, I bought Marie Lu's Warcross. I've been really excited about this since I listened to the podcast episode she did on 88 Cups of Tea, but I really enjoyed that episode. Found out a lot about Marie Lu that I didn't know before. Like, she was a game developer, and this book she kind of started writing just because she wanted to, not really that she thought it would sell, and it just, a lot of people are really loving it. Look at the cover, it's so pretty! Lots of people have really pretty under rainbow covers. Mine's just blue, so I wonder if that's a different country kind of thing, but I feel like this is the kind of book I could devour in one sitting, and I'm hoping to do so. Right before I kind of disappeared from life, when I got my job, I ordered Bad Feminist by Roxane Gay. I've tabbed all of the sections, but I have not started it, but I want to. Oh shoot, I'm missing one of them. Where is it? What other book did I buy? Oh. My husband and I went to Ann Arbor to the Literati bookstore. I bought these 3 books, and I've already I'm really out of practice. I've already done a whole video about Matilde called Spoilery Thoughts right after I finished reading it, and it's really full of emotion, and I really, like, it was a creepy book, but a really good book, and it inspired me to buy another one of the books in this haul later. I really love this collection. It's by Melville House Publishing. They have George Eliot's The Lifted Veil, which I'm so gonna buy because I have the Kindle edition of that, but George Eliot deserves to be, she deserves a pretty edition like this. I also bought Linda Mugglestone, awesome last name, Dictionaries, A Very Short Introduction from the Very Short Introduction series by Oxford. I've been reading this a little bit at work. Oh man, it's so interesting. It's just the history of dictionaries, and what kind of, you know, how dictionaries have shaped the way the English language survives. It's really, really cool if you're a nerd like me. Finally, I bought a book of poetry, which is so not me, but everybody, or there was a little stand of like the bookseller's choice books, and it was, what, $16. It's really pretty. It's called Bluets by Maggie Nelson. And the description written by the person who worked at that bookstore just made me want to read it the way that she had, which was all at once, and she said it made her rethink everything, and it was just beautiful and the kind of experience that you hope for when you buy a book. So I've seen it in other places too, but I haven't heard anybody talk about it, so I need to get on this quickly. And it's so pretty. I mean, look at it. And look at that. Ugh, these lights are so hot. So, I'll put this up in my poetry section. Matilde caused me finally to order The Last Man by Mary Shelley. This is a Wordsworth Classic Edition, which is probably pretty cheap. I thought this book was way shorter than it is. It's like 380 pages or something, and it's an apocalyptic fantasy, which, cool, because she wrote Frankenstein, and it's basically my favorite book ever. Like, Wuthering Heights is slowly losing out to Frankenstein just because it's so good. Yay! I'm gonna read that. Probably maybe this month because it's creepy. Parable of the Sower by Octavia Butler, because I loved Kindred so much. which I don't know if I actually hauled that, but here it is. Best book I've read this year? Maybe? Definitely in the top 5, top 3. I really liked this edition. It's got a really beautiful illustration here. Oh, I haven't even taken the cover off yet. Ooh, that's pretty. Like a port color. I heard from my friend Cherish though that one of her friends is reading it and it's not really his thing, so I'm hoping that for me it is great, like Kindred was, or at least even close. Finally, the last book I'm going to talk to you about, I bought completely on a whim when Cherish and I went book shopping last week. She just uploaded a haul, a romance book haul over on her channel, The Motley News, which I just watched. It's so cute! Thank you for the shout out, Cherish. She's wonderful, great friend, great booktuber, great person. Anyway, she and I were shopping, walking around Barnes & Noble, and this cover just caught my eye because it's the 3 favorite colors. It's black, white, and red. So it's a very clean, it fits my aesthetic. So it's shortlisted for the Arthur C. Clarke Award. And when I told my husband the synopsis, he like tried to take it outside and get it out of the house. Because it's a world where almost no one can sleep anymore, and so it's about how people are dealing with sleep deprivation. It's from the point of view of a writer whose partner starts to disintegrate before his eyes, and it just sounds really awesome. And it was the only copy. Cherish and I were kind of fighting over it, and not fighting, but we were kind of like, I want it, and she's gonna buy it on Kindle, so I'll let you know how it is, Cherish. So that's everything I've bought since my last haul. Probably since September started. I'm sure I'll be buying more books when I get paid on Thursday. So I'm planning a book depository order soon. I'll see you again soon. Bookstahooda!